Welcome in here, race fans, to round number 6 here for the Salt Flat IROC series. It plays host to, well, the first and only road course of this season. We head to the Mid-Ohio, well, road course. It is one of the most challenging tracks, not just here on iRacing in the road course side of things, but it is going to be definitely one of the most challenging road courses that any of these drivers have done in their entire iRacing careers. Some of these drivers, yes, they have the real-world driving experience behind the wheels of late models, sprint cars, and super late models, and some of them maybe have real-world driving in RC cars at road courses, but there is not one driver that has ever turned a lap in real life behind the wheel of any kind of sports car at a road course. So, tonight is going to be interesting, to say the least. The field is already set tonight, as right now these drivers are in a warm-up session. And how will they take to the grid tonight? Well, for round number 6, we are taking to the grid virtual of the point standings. Yes, Randy Johnson is 1 and Ryan Johnson is 2, but that is not how we will line these cars up here tonight. Randy and Ryan, both Johnsons, will start at the tail of the field. Drivers like Brad Becker, Peyton Johnson, Danny Valenzuela, Greg O'Berry, they will invert. They are sitting 20th through 24th on the grid. They will invert 1 through 25 here tonight, as there's actually only, it looks like 20 drivers, 19 drivers registered into the night. So it'll be just inverting the top 19 drivers in the championship point standings. It is going to be interesting because we do have some drivers that have put in a ton of time here at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Circuit, and some guys who haven't, and they are going to all be mixed here tonight. So as practice finishes up here, we got to thank the guys over at, of course, Pay to Win Setups. They're the ones who came up with the setup here tonight for round number 6 of the Salt Flat IROC series. We got to thank them for all the hard work they put in behind the scenes. So let's get down trackside now. Let's go through our starting lineup. Starting lineup brought to us by Ray's Energy Drink. Head on over to Rep Sports today and pick up a case of Ray's Energy Drink. On checkout, use code UTWRX to save yourself 15%. But everybody has started to take to the grid, so what do you say? We walk you through it. Starting on the front row for the mid-line sim sports racing team, it is going to be Brad Becker. Starting in position number 2, it's the Draft Top Ray's Energy Drink. It's the Mexican 04 of Danny Valenzuela. Starting in position number 3, driving the number 33, it's the Mean Green team. It is going to be Greg O'Berry. Starting to his outside, and P number 4 here tonight is going to be Craig Hawkins. Finished 4th last week, looking here to have another good run here at Mid-Ohio. Darrell Lauder will start from the 5th position, while Jamie Leach rolls off in position number 6. Starting in position number 7 here tonight, driving the number 31, it's the number 31 of Donald Bennett. 8th here tonight, going to go to Todd Poston. Quincy Atkins is 9th. Jordan Smith is going to be 10th. DJ Mitzel in 11th. Josiah Millen in 12th. Starting in 13th to be Tiny Horse, Ryan Johnson in the 3 machine. Then it's Cody Levitt, Doug Neal, Jeff Bergner, Steve Pugh, Cole Day, and Randy Johnson. As the green flag is up here tonight, a little bit of a jumbled start, but we're racing here at Mid-Ohio. Battle for the race lead. Here comes Greg O'Berry early and often. He's going to door bag just a little bit, as it's only a sprint race here tonight. 25 laps on the docket. And Greg O'Berry right now leads us through the first couple turns here. This is coming, I believe this is turn 6 right now that these drivers are coming through here. Road course racing, especially here at Mid-Ohio, is all new. Steve Pugh, Brad Becker have gone around. There you see Becker. He went around in the number 27 entry. So he'll look to get turned back around. He is turned back around, but where is the other driver that was involved? Jordan Smith, a very tore up number 5 machine. Take it back here and look at this. You see Jordan Smith and Becker. Oh, nowhere to go for Smith. So he gets involved, and, well, it's going to put him way behind. Your race leader, though, Greg O'Berry. Holding off. Oh, the 88 of Leach, and Leach is going to spring to the inside. not going to have the momentum built up. The 33 of Grego Berry will lead lap number 1 here tonight at Mid-Ohio. So 24 laps to go here around this big 2.4-mile circuit. Back up here into the chicane. Down here into the keyhole, then will bring us back around to turn number 3. Quincy Atkins going to go around to the number 75, the late model driver out of South Carolina. Put in a lot of practice laps here. Now finds himself doing a little grass trimming. Top of your screen tonight, we do have our track camera to follow indication of where every driver is on the speedway. Doug Neal also has gone off. All the little dots riding around the track is the color of your favorite driver's car and number. There you see the 77 of Doug Neal. He is green. He's green in the little green bubble up top there. Jamie Leach has taken over the race lead as he got around Grego Berry. So he'll look to lead this lap as Grego Berry's getting pressured now by Cody Levitt. Levitt trying to rebound here after last night's disappointing finish at the Pocono International Raceway in the Simbox Cup Series. Was really looking forward to coming here to Mid-Ohio. He has actually picked up 11 positions since the drop of the green flag. See if he can continue to climb through the field here. He's only got 2 more spots, but he's got the wily youngster right behind him. That's Cole Day. Cole Day has been practicing all week long. Well, not for iRacing, not for this circuit here tonight. He's been having a lot of tests this past week, so he's been studying. It's a practice study for him, and well, he's been doing a lot of that this week. He's been sending me some of his notes, and race fans, how he's becoming an engineer is beyond me, because I can't put 2 and 2 together to make 3. I see what I did there. It was pretty clever, wasn't it? But, yep, Cole Day trying to get an engineering degree to work on stock cars one day. Right now, he is sitting in 4th. There's Jeff Bergner, the driver out of Utah. Set quick time here in our practice session. And now he's back here running in 4th. 5th, as there's the pass 4th, 3rd. Cody Levitt got around Grego Berry, and now here comes Cole Day trying to do the same thing. A couple laps already clicked off the board, and the biggest mover of this race so far has been Cole Day. He's jumped up 14 spots in just 3 laps. Looks like Becker has had another issue here. Take a look back and see what happened to Becker. There you see Quincy Oh, Quincy gets right into the right rear. Becker spins it around, and took him a hot minute to get it turned back into the right direction. Looks like Donald Bennett has brought it to pit road. First one to come to pit road tonight. You must make 1 pit stop here to make it to the end of it. There's your race leader, driver out of Toledo, Ohio. Won the Season 3 IROC Championship by just 1 point. Jamie Leach, not known per se as the road course ringer, especially out of the deeper, darker dew stables, because that would go to this man right here, driving the number 38 of Cody Levitt. Prides himself on his road course ability. So Levitt right now running back in P number 2. Looks like Jeff Bergner has gone around, and let's see what happened to Jeff Bergner here with our Raise Energy Drink replay. Oh, just stepped onto the throttle and right around, making some nose contact into the wall. Jeff thought he had those big old sprint car tires. One of them off into the grass there. That is the 48 of Todd Poston. He told me, race fans, tonight to cue up some music, and This is for our buddy Todd back there. I believe the truck says they have it. A little bit of that circus music for Todd Poston here tonight. He told me to leave it play the whole entire race fans, but I don't think we're going to let it play the whole time. I think we're just getting our truck to cut that out there, and we're waiting for Todd to do it again, and we're starting back up. But right now, Todd Poston back here running into the 13th position. He has dropped 5 spots. The driver that has lost the most positions, well, that's one driver that didn't take to the grid. That was Craig Hawkins. Looks like he is not going to start this event here tonight at the Mid-Ohio. There's Darrell Clauter, though. He's passing Danny Valenzuela. Darrell has a little nose damage. That's not like Darrell to have any kind of damage on any of his vehicles unless we're at New Hampshire. Then he likes to visit the fans. That was last season in the IROC series that Darrell Clauter came out of turn number 2 and wound up sitting in the grandstands. Here's a battle. Oh, Stephen Pugh going to overshoot the corner. Pugh going to overshoot the final little S-turn here. Oh, now Quincy. Quincy's going to slide it and make driver's side contact with the barrier. That's the second time he's been off that we have at least caught it. Poston going to curb hop around, pick up a spot. Your top 5 have not changed. Derek Lauder looks like he is all... Oh, him and Danny Valenzuela get together. What happened to these two down here? There was closing in on Brad Becker. Oh, Darrell just locked him up, and when he got into the grass, he spun it around, and look at Danny. Danny just comes to a stop and says, Darrell, we're pointed in the wrong direction. Looks like Jeff Bergner and DJ Mitzel have gone around. The truck is just working overtime here tonight. What happened to DJ? Oh, wow, Jeff really drove it in hard. So they both carried on, but, I mean, DJ may be a little bit worse for wear than Jeff is. Jeff's already been off into the grass a time or two and hit the wall. Oh, no. Your 5th place runner, Josiah Millen, off into the grass. It's going to let Jordan Smith and Randy Johnson come on through. We're just working overtime with this Race Energy drink replay button here tonight. Oh, Millen. Millen known for his dirt track experience, but not dirt track with the super late model. That's going to bump him back some spots and just take a little off track. Oh, there's your new leader because Jamie Leach just went out into the kitty litter. Leach makes a mistake. Out into the kitty litter he goes. He's going to drop out of the race lead and hand it over to Cole Day and Cody Levitt. Levitt has the top spot, but Cole Day is right there behind him. Monkey see, monkey do for right now for Levitt and Day. You can see everybody all spread out through the track. 18 drivers did take the green flag here tonight. DJ Mitzel having some problems. He's right now sitting backwards down here in turn number 4 and 5. Just wheel hop to getting into the corner. Oh, Jeff Bergner gone around. That's right where Quincy went around a couple laps ago. Bergner get it fired back up here and fall back to the 11th spot. Josiah Millen going to lose another one there. Ryan Johnson just got around him. Jordan Smith has been able to hold off Randy Johnson for the time being. Both of them going to slip coming through turns 2 and 3 here. Team 12, all sorts of in a hurry because he is the points championship leader coming into the night, and he had to start shotgun to the field because of the invert. And here he comes looking to the inside now on the number 5 of Smith. Going to see if he can outbrake him down here into the corner. Smith has the advantage on the switchback here. And Johnson holds serve because he'll be in the right position for the next turn. He will not be able to. He slides off the corner, gives Smith the position back, and look at Randy, all sorts of hanging it out on those rear tires. Cole Day has taken over the race lead. Donald Bennett off out into the grass there with the 31. He's going to get it pointed back into the right direction. Being told that Cody Levitt just spun the tires a little bit out of the one corner, and that's how Cole scooted on by him from our corner reporters here tonight. Looks like Donald Bennett is bringing the 31 back to pit road. He is not happy tonight here at Mid-Ohio. This is the exact midpoint here in the season. This is round number 6 out of 12, so we'll be able to tell here after we leave Mid-Ohio how the points championship is going to start to look and form headed forward. There's the 48 of Todd Poston, the driver out of the NSRA stables. The super speedway driver. Looks like he was just off track again. Looks like Becker was off track, and that's going to drop him down the running order again. It's just a rough night for a lot of these drivers. Quincy Atkins still out here. He's actually running in the 10th position, and when you think about Quincy Atkins, you really don't think about road course ability. Well, Quincy is one of those short track drivers from the South. He did win round number 1 here at the Michigan International Speedway with the IROC series this season, so he's a 2-time IROC winner, but he drives late models in real life on the asphalt side of things, so he's familiar with the body that's on these cars. But what he is most looking forward to is just next week, the next time that the IROC series does hit the track, they are going to have brand new bodies that are going to look more like what Quincy Atkins is used to seeing these days. So after Quincy finished first at the Michigan International Raceway, he only had one more top 10 since then, and that was at Las Vegas. Otherwise, it's been a dismal year for Quincy. 24th at Auto Club, 22nd at Milwaukee, and 22nd at Kansas. Tonight, he's looking at a top 10 as Jordan Smith is down pit road. Here comes Jeff Bergner. He'll also head to pit road for the first time here tonight. When will your race leader come to pit road is going to be the main question, because you do need to make one 24-lap race. Do you cut it in half at 12? Or do you wait? They were telling me they're about 5 laps short at most here. So, I mean, you could come as little as 5 to go, or you can come down with 10. I believe at any point, obviously, from here on to the end of this one, you can make your pit stop and go. Cole Day has opened up about a 3.5-second gap right now over Cody Levitt. There goes Cole. There comes Cody down the front straightaway. They have pulled about, 10 seconds for Day. Back to Jamie Leach here, who led the first portion of this race, and since then has started to fall back. Maybe just killed the tires on that 88. Greg O'Berry there, you see him in the green, number 33. Dropped one spot since the drop of the green flag. It has not been the year for Greg O'Berry. Did miss one race due to work, but tied for 20th coming in the points championship hunt. It's not where we're used to seeing Greg O'Berry. He's only finished on the podium once this year. That was back at Auto Club when he finished second, where he was able to actually lead 10 laps of that race. Led 4 laps last week, but then got a disappointing 16th place finish after he actually turned out of the race lead. Josiah Millen down pit road with the number 40. He'll take his stop right here. Looks like he just put 4 tires in fuel in the number 40 entry. Race leader of day is actually closing in on the 21 of Jeff Bergner. Bergner's been off the track a couple times. And then there's Darrell Plauder out in front of him. So Day is really showing a fast, blistering pace here tonight. He'll come across the line, and just like that, it's 14 laps to go. 10 laps already in the books. And it looks like Cody Levitt has started to fade. He's now 5 seconds behind your race leader. So a crazy little road course here tonight. More pit stops are happening. Randy Johnson is down on pit road with the number 12. He'll pit from the 6th position. Todd Poston is also down on pit road. So they'll take their stops here, and then they'll get back out onto the track for a handful of more laps. Every position is going to count here tonight. Whether it's 17th, 15th, those positions do pay points. And towards the end of the season, when we get there, you're going to want to have as many points as you can have because, boy, I mean, we talked about Jamie Leach. He won the championship 2 seasons ago by just the skin of his teeth when it came down to Pocono, and he was wrapped up in a last lap wreck on the back straightaway. You see him hanging it out once again, the driver out of Toledo, Ohio. '26 of Derek Lauder is pointed completely into the wrong direction. Now, Todd, this is where you play that clown music. Looks like Daryl's having some problems. He looks like Austin Powers right now. Front, back, front, back, front, back, 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 back. A little more, Daryl. Come on. Let's see if we can get a point in the right direction. You can, front, okay, front, up, wall, wall. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Derek Lauder got her pointed back into the right direction here tonight. Good job, Daryl. Way to be. Way to get that car pointed in the right direction. And let's see if he can keep it pointed in the right direction the rest of the night here. Stephen Pugh coming to pit road. There's Quincy Atkins trying to make it to pit road also. And looks like Todd Poston's still sitting on pit road. Cole Day still sitting out front. 13 laps to go when he comes back around this time. It'll just be 12 to go, and I believe this is where you're going to see some of these drivers really start to hit pit road. Doug Neal in the number 77, the Simbox driver, is on to pit road. I bet right now he's dialing in that brake bias in that 77 on his Simbox here tonight, because I'm sure as the run went on, they started to add a lot of rear brake to this one. Here's somebody who's been pretty silent. Oh! Moment for Mr. Millen. Let's see what happened to Millen coming down here. Trying to take a little shortcut, huh? So Millen tried. He'll actually lose a spot there to the 61, but we were going to talk about Mr. Tiny Horse here. Mr. Ryan Johnson came in second in the points championship hunt. Not one of those drivers that are known for his ability to run on these tracks, but he's definitely given it a whirl tonight. He was up inside the top 5 when he came to pit road. Jordan Smith, he has been to pit road on lap number 9 here tonight. So just a couple laps ago, Smith brought his number 5 to pit road. He also has been practicing for a lot of tests this week, as Bennett's been practicing running the nose of that 31 into the wall. Looks like he's going to be able to back it up. Let's see if he has problems. He's stuck between a guardrail and the tires. Some kitty litter mixed in. Let's watch it back. What happened to Bennett? Oh, same place that a lot of drivers were having problems. Off into the grass, and doink. Cole Day just came to pit road, and now his service is done. He'll come out running in the 4th position. Jamie Leach is going to come to pit road this time. Drivers told me this is one of the trickiest pit roads they've ever had to really navigate. It's not that it's narrow, it's just an awkward way into pit road. So as Leach hits his pit stall, it hands things back over to the Las Vegas native. Cody Levitt still out here. Bennett pulls over, lets Cody Levitt go right on by. Darrell Clauter will be the next driver that Cody will appear onto the back bumper of. That's your race leader coming up on Darrell Clauter. Right now, Darrell is one lap down to our current leader. Darrell's just going to pull right on over. He knows Cody is so much faster right now at this point in this race. Jamie Leach has lost a couple positions since coming back out of pit road. Ryan Johnson, Randy Johnson, Jordan Smith have all got around him. They all have already made their pit stops. But now they made him early and used their tires already. Jamie Leach has fresher tires than all those drivers. So we'll see if he can start to close the gap and then make his charge around towards back to getting on the podium where he was. Race leader Cody Levitt coming to pit road now. That turns things back over to Greg O'Berry. Greg O'Berry led half the first lap. Now he officially gets a bonus point for leading a lap here. Craig Hawkins has still yet to come out, one of those rookies, to turn a lap. But here's your highest running rookie, the Taz Motorsports driver. Ryan Johnson, of course, picking up a championship in real life, racing for the Taz Motorsports group. Also one of the sponsors here on the IROC series, so we got to thank Taz and that whole organization for coming on board. Taz is here tonight, running a little bit down on the timing and scoring charts. You find him back here running in 12th. He's the car owner, not the racer. That's what he tells me. Johnson picking up a spot here from Jordan Smith, and if my eyes are deceiving me, I don't know, but Jordan Smith, remember, race fans, did have a bunch of damage. Now he has a clean car. Let's take a look. This driver's been to pit road. Yep, Quincy has a fresh body on his super late model, and so does Jeff Bergner. So maybe Race Control is being very generous here tonight, and since it is a road course and it's the only road course we run, they got a quick repair. With 9 to go, you see Greg O'Berry come to pit road. This is your race leader now officially. And boy, does he have a big gap over what will be the second place driver. That is a 10-second gap here tonight. 10 seconds. As there you see Cole Day. Where's Cody Levitt? There he is. He'll come down here into the S's before the keyhole. It's a little bus stop right there. The S is the bus stop. It all blends into the same thing. So right now, everybody on the timing and scoring has officially started to really figure out the track. We haven't had to cue up the circus music since Darrell Clauter pulled the Austin Powers stuck in the hallway with the golf cart. Here's Randy Johnson. He's actually one of the fastest drivers on the speedway right now. He's 1 second faster last time by over Cody Levitt. Cole Day looks like he has started to back it off just a little bit in that 37. He also had a lap car of the 61 of DJ Mitzel last time by in his path, so he had to slow up and try to navigate without having any off tracks. What do you say we take a ride around Mid-Ohio here with Cole Day? Let's hear his braking points and throttle position. Some great onboard footage there with Cole Day, as that was a lap around Mid-Ohio, as it'll be officially 7 laps to go and a 14-second gap back to, where's that car? There's the 38. Levitt, as he comes across the start-finish line. It's 15 seconds now. Then it's Randy Johnson and Ryan Johnson. They are the 2 closest cars on the speedway. Let's follow this battle as it is for the final podium position. They both get around Donald Bennett. And remember, this has championship implications written all over it because both drivers are 1 and 2 in the championship hunt. Randy Johnson came in with a 1-point lead over Ryan Johnson. So right now it would be a Randy Johnson 4-point advantage if they finish the way they are on the speedway. I call it a speedway race, fans, because I'm used to running the speedway. This is Mid-Ohio road course. This is not a speedway. You can tell we don't call very many right-hand turns at all. Randy's starting to pull away just a little bit now. They're both trying to get as much as they can. They're about to start coming up through the S's before they get to that carousel. Actually, they just finished the S's. Down through Thunder Valley they come. Jamie Leach just went off track, as you see him at the top of our screen. Hangs on to it, just takes a little of that sod out here tonight. Gonna take it with him. He doesn't have very far to go back home to Toledo. Looks like Brad Becker has put her in pit road. Actually, it looks like his internet connection just completely dropped out tonight. Unfortunate, as there's been a lot of internet connection issues as of late. A lot of the Comcast users having ping issues that just dropped them out of the iRacing servers. There's one driver that's left on the lead lap here. And he's got about, maybe a 4-second lead over your race leader. And that is Doug Neal. And you want to talk about some bad luck as of late for Doug Neal. Well, family problems on Monday night dropped him out of our event here on our Turn 3 Racing Network coverage that we were bringing to all you race fans. And then last night at the Pocono Raceway for the Simbox Cup Series, doesn't Doug Neal on the initial start of the race, right on the drop of the green, goes to find third gear and it locks up. The transmission in his car locks, turns it around right at the start-finish line. He made it 100 feet across the start-finish line before his night was over with. Tonight, though, he's made it a heck of a lot farther. There's your race leader. He's on the same straightaway there. They're right down here in turn 3 and 4. Cole Day grabbing a little bit of that sod. He'll kick it up onto the track, and Darrell Clotter and then Cody Levitt will be the next 2 to come right on through there. There's Levitt. Still holding it. Still Randy Johnson being able to hold off Ryan Johnson. Randy has gone out and he has bought a whole wheel assembly to run these road courses. And he practiced more Mazda Miatas races. He Snapchatted them to me as, oh, here comes Ryan. Oh, he's going to slide it. He drove it in real hard and then slipped coming out of the corner. Wasn't able to put the power down. Those two going to be able to make quick work there of that 26 of Darrell Clotter. Darrell a couple laps down. The next car that come into the picture that your race leaders are going to try and get by is DJ Mitchell. It's 4 to go. That time by when Cole Day came across the line, so these guys officially going to get their 4 to go marker. Laps to to go. And boy, Ryan Johnson seems like he may have a faster car. He gets there, but it's one thing in road racing to especially get there and get around a driver. And here at Mid-Ohio, these guys said there's just not much room to go. As you see, Danny Valenzuela just skied out in there into the kitty litter. DJ Mitzel, he tries to give the race leader some room. And oh, look at Tiny Horse. He has the advantage to the inside. Through the keyhole they come, side by side. They're going to use the slower car there as Valenzuela as a pick. Ryan Johnson going to pick up the position for the time being. They're going to come charging down here into turn number 5. Ryan Johnson has the inside advantage. Oh, he's going to slide. Now Randy's going to loop it. Randy loops it into the outside wall. Randy Johnson spins it, battling for P number 3. Turns it around into the wall, and it's going to drop him back to just trying to stay in front of the 88. Take a look. Watch the 12 here. That's Randy Johnson. You see him. He goes trying to get back to the throttle to beat Ryan back to the next corner, and fortunately he goes around. Right on board here with him. As soon as he went back to the throttle, the car just looped around. Race leader, though, as cool as the other side of the pillow. He'll slide. Right now, he's going through the S's down there. Turn 7, 8, 9 before he heads up to down to Thunder Valley. So it'll just be 2 laps to go once Cole Day is able to come back around here. He's got the carousel to go through yet. He's been able to dominate. He's led the most laps here. He did let Cody Levitt out in front of him for just a little bit, and then he has now opened up a 20-second gap. You talk about dominating a race, and when you're able to lead your competitor, especially one of these drivers like Levitt is, you know you're doing something right. Of course, Ryan Johnson picked up position 3 when Randy Johnson took it for a little bit of a spin. Johnson, that's Randy, the champ. He's back here still running in the 4th position. But Jamie Leach is sitting there in 5th. Right behind him is Greg O'Berry, and then it's a big gap back to find Jordan Smith, who runs in 7th. Stephen Pugh is 8th with Quincy Atkins in 9th, and Jeff Bergner rounding out the top 10. Josiah Millen has fallen outside the top 10. He's running back there in the 11th position. Cole Day going down the back straightaway here. He'll be looking into turn 5, then the S's before headed to Thunder Valley. 2 more laps to see if he can hold on to it here tonight. Greg O'Berry, though, has charge now to catch the 88 of Jamie Leach. See if he can make his way. Oh, Leach has a moment back here in the chicane. Greg O'Berry is there. You see Greg O'Berry going to slide, though, off the corner. He has momentum. Can he get around him? A little bit of draft here in these late models here tonight. Greg O'Berry going to try and go to the inside. Not going to quite be able to get there, and see if he can hold the power through the S's. They're actually closing in on Randy Johnson. Final lap here as Cole Day crosses the start-finish line as we watch this battle back here for 5th and 6th that has really started to get good. Seems like the 33 is definitely faster than the 88. He just catches him at the wrong spots here on the track. As they come around the carousel, they're going to pick up the white flag this time. That time by, it looks like it was Jamie Leach and Greg O'Berry that were the 2 fastest on the track, as they are the only ones that are really battling it out. Cole Day is headed up right through the S's right now for the final time tonight. This is right where Greg O'Berry gets to Jamie Leach every time, just can't quite get around. Right on board here with our Racing with Heroes onboard camera. Grego Berry with a final attempt here. He's going to get to the inside. Contact! Contact! Jamie Leach going to go around. Leach goes around. Grego Berry goes on through, but coming out of turn 4 for the turn 4 for the final time. It's the final corner. It's Cole Day that will pick up the win here at Mid-Ohio. He'll have a 20-second lead over Cody Levitt. It'll be Cody Levitt now coming into the final corner. It's not turn 4. It's the final corner. It's a long way. 15 turns here tonight. Levitt will pick up P number 2. Johnson will be right behind, so Ryan Johnson will round out the podium finishers tonight. There's Randy. He'll come home running 4th. Grego Berry will pick up 5th after the last lap contact with Jamie Leach. Leach has got back onto the speedway. There's his 88. He'll come scooting out of the final corner. He'll come home in 6th. Jordan Smith will finish in the 7th position with Stephen Pugh in 8th. Where's Quincy Atkins? Well, he's coming through the carousel right now. He'll bring her out of the final corner. He'll be looking at the start-finish line. It'll be a 9th place finish for Quincy Atkins. Jeff Bergner is going to come across in 10th. He'll come through the final 2 corners. Then the final car on the lead lap here tonight, the driver out of Pennsylvania, it will be Josiah Millen. He'll finish in the 11th spot. Doug Neal, DJ Mitzel, Danny Valenzuela, and Darrell Clauder finish in the top 15. Donald Bennett in 16th with Brad Becker falling out of this race with internet connection issues. He'll finish in the 17th position. 18th will go to Todd Poston, and Craig Hawkins did not turn a lap here tonight, but that is your race winner right there. It's the 37 of Cole Day. So as we get ready, race fans, for your post-race show, don't go anywhere. This will be a quick one. We'll be right back to talk to Cole Day, Cody Levitt, and Ryan Johnson.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Welcome back here to Mid-Ohio race fans. The circus is officially over here tonight for the Salt Flat IROC Series. They have finished all 25 laps of this 15-turn course, this 2.44-mile circuit tonight. It was, well, it was a good one for all of us up here in the booth. Behind the wheel, though, of these cars, well, we're going to find out what the racers have to say about this one. Let's head down trackside here to our victory lane and catch up with the winner, is Cole Day. Cole, a fast hot rod here tonight. How did you pick up your 17 positions here to find yourself in victory lane?
I got pretty lucky being able to make it through the wreck there on the first lap. I don't know what happened, but I know a lot of people slowed up and was off in the grass, and by the time I came around, there was a clear lane, so I was able to make up a lot of time, a lot of spots up that way, and then from then it was just putting my head down and not making any mistakes.
You didn't really make any mistakes. You ran behind the 38 of Cody Levitt, who, you guys practice a lot together. Did you know any tips or tricks to get around that 38 here tonight and then set sail?
Not really. I mean, whenever I was right behind him, I was pretty even with him, and Cody had a little bit of trouble going in turn 1, and I was able to take advantage of that. And then after that, I was just able to put my head down and turn really good laps, and was able to maybe outdo him a little on pit strategy. I kind of went back on my word. I kind of feel bad about it, but me and Cody and Jordan, we were talking about strategy all throughout the practice, and we weren't really sure what to do, and I kind of do feel bad, but I'll make it up to him one day.
Really? But
No,
do
I
you
do.
really?
I do feel bad.
All
my buddy,
right.
you know?
I'm sure you'll snap me later and tell me the truth, but right now for the millions that are watching now, we're just say you feel bad. We get it. But Cole, tonight you dominated, you battled through this track. We're going to head somewhere a little bit different, completely different than what we had here tonight. Can you repeat once we head to the Dover Raceway?
I hope so, but you never know because new car, new track. I haven't ever been there in these cars, so just have to see what it's like in practice.
Well, you're going to have lots of practice coming up here in the next couple of weeks, so good luck and congratulations here tonight. Who do you got to thank before we let you go?
Gotta thank you up in the booth as always. Gotta thank all the guys that showed up tonight and toughing it out. I know a lot of guys aren't the biggest road course fans. Gotta thank all the teammates, Cody, Jordan, Jamie, Josiah, all them guys, especially Cody for helping with pit strategy and all that.
And all that, there you hear it from your winner here tonight. He's going to go back to hitting the books, race fans, because he needs to get ready to take some more of those really hard tests. He says that you and I wouldn't be able to do them. I don't know if he's telling me the truth or just busting on me, but congratulations to Cole. He will pick up tonight's win here in round number 6 for the Salt Flat IROC Series. Just finishing behind him, he hails out of Las Vegas, Nevada. It is going to be the Bearded Wonder. Cody, you had a strong car in the beginning of this one. Where did the wheels fall off of it?
The wheels fell off when I didn't change tires.
That might be a problem, especially when we're turning right and left. Yeah, I was. My next question for you was gonna be, what more did you need? And I'm gonna go with you're gonna say tires.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be tires. I was just thinking I could get away with it. I mean, I did. I got away with second, but Ryan was coming, and fast. So I just didn't have anything for the end of the race. I should have taken tires. I just decided against it.
Now, these road courses are some of your favorite tracks on iRacing. Were you really looking forward to coming into tonight?
Yes and no. The track is really tricky, so it was a lot of getting used to, like these blind corners, blind apexes, all that stuff is just really rough. So, the track grew on me, like during the race, obviously, but I would look forward to going back here again for sure.
Well, it looked like a lot of fun from our advantage point, especially when Derek Lauder, I don't know if you caught a glimpse of him down in the grass here tonight, but it was a scene out of Austin Powers. It was pretty funny. You can't wait for you to go back and actually watch that one. But Cody, this race is in the books. You heard Cole talk about going to Dover. Can you tell me the last time we went to Dover, who was able to win that race?
I think it was this guy right here.
Well, you are correct. You were the last winner back in season number 4 at the Dover International Speedway. Are you looking forward to going back? It's a brand new car, though, this time.
It's going to be a learning
think about that.
Yeah.
It's going to be completely new because, one, this car gets a makeover on Tuesday.
Right. It's going to be crazy. I'm excited to go back there. We'll see how I handle it. See how everyone else handles it as well. I just like Dover. It's just fun. If you don't get in trouble, you have a good chance of, finishing well. So,
well, before we let you go, Cody, who makes it all possible before we head for you to dance with Miles the Monster?
I just want to thank my family for putting up with me. I gotta thank all my teammates, Jamie, Jordan, Cole, Josiah. We'll throw Donald in there too. He helps a little bit by getting out of the way. I gotta thank you for broadcasting us, and yeah, man, that's it.
Well, all right,
oh, and also, sorry, one more thing. Sorry, go Knights, go! They're playing tonight.
I was going to say, let me climb back into my chair here as you just floored me on that one. And since we're giving shout-outs to teams, I mean, and you talked about Donald, I guess we should throw the jab in that Syracuse beat North Carolina just the other day. But, I mean, who's really counting, especially, we're just leaving it at that. But there's your second-place finisher, Cody Levitt, having a ball out there tonight, turning right, turning left, and coming home in the second position. Rounding out our podium finishers, boy, Ryan, you probably had one of the most interesting races out of everybody tonight.
Oh, that is an understatement, I think. that was pretty crazy. I didn't mean to start from the pits, but I'm kind of glad I did. I was able to, miss some wrecks. I was able to be far enough back and just kind of run my race and learn the course. Because coming into this, I had to buy the track because I hadn't had it, so I had no laps. I had like 20 minutes of practice, and I mean, me and Randy had a hell of a battle. That was, I don't know how much of it you got, but that was awesome.
Well, we did catch the at least the ending of that battle, the last couple of laps there. Tell us about that. I mean, you're not a road course driver, especially when you bring the super late model to it. How much fun was it out there for yourself?
Honestly, it was a lot of fun. Not being on the track before, the track grew on me. I started to like it more and more, and I was able to find more speed, and I finally ran my fastest lap and race, and I don't even know where it came from. I mean, the track's tricky. You got to be careful. I mean, I overbraked the one corner, and Randy got back around me, and it was a lot of fun. And yeah, it's a tricky track. You got to take your time and make sure you hit your marks, otherwise you're going for a ride.
Well, you were able to keep it from going for a ride here tonight. I think you spun it around once, or at least went off the track once that we may have just caught a glimpse of. But we're done with the road course. We're done turning right for the rest of the season, unless you want to drift the car a couple times. Dover, Phoenix, Iowa. Best chances to go back to victory lane.
Ooh, Dover, Phoenix, and Iowa. Honestly, I like all three tracks. I think they're all going to be a lot of fun.
All right, well then how about Homestead, Chicago, Pocono?
Honestly, I think my favorite of these might be Iowa.
Playing in the middle of the cornfield. Nothing wrong with playing in the cornfields. If you build it, they will come, and that's the saying for Iowa. But Ryan, congratulations here tonight for rallying from the pit road to gain 10 positions to come home on the podium. You will leave tonight as the points championship leader headed into Dover. Congratulations on that one, but before we let you go, the microphone's all yours.
Yeah, I got to thank Danny for putting this on, all the admins, you and Muthinthebooth, broadcasting, my teammate Brad, Taz Motorsports. I want to give a special shout out to my buddy's son who hopefully is watching. Hi, Camden. Family, friends, mom, April, Tim, girlfriend, Jen. Yeah, I think that's everybody, all our sponsors we got for the league.
Well, there you hear it from the driver that finished on the podium after having one heck of a battle. That is Ryan Johnson. He will pick up the points championship lead, leaving Mid-Ohio here. He'll head over to Delaware, the little state of Delaware, where we will head for round number 7. That's just about going to do it here from Mid-Ohio. Cole Day goes to victory lane in round number 6. Cody Levitt, Ryan Johnson, Randy Johnson in 4th. Greg O'Berry was back there running in your 4th position. Race fans, we thank you all for tuning in here tonight at Mid-Ohio. So for all of us at Salt Flat Racing, all of us also from Pay to Win Setups, your setup shop officially here for the IROC series, Jordan Henn Racing, Taz Motorsports, and of course, Racing with Heroes, Griffith Stone, and Finesse Laser Designs. We thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we will catch you in Dover, Delaware.